Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 and back to the city of Stalingrad, because you enjoyed the first one so much and I had some comments suggesting playing as the Soviets, which I must admit is something I don't think I've seen on YouTube. So we are back as the Soviets. We're going to try and save this city. So if you're enjoying the content, please do hit the subscribe button for more Hearts of Iron challenges. But in the meantime, we will jump into this one. The fate of Stalingrad depends on you. Death to the German invader. Set fuel ratio to 75%. Brilliant. Big pressure on me then. Big pressure. So we get to see what the other side looks like this time. Not that impressed, I'll be honest. Not that impressed. So Mr. Stalin is in charge, obviously. Local importance. These are the same. Propaganda. We've got field marshal trait. The conflict level. And some battlefield support is what they've called it on here, but it's just political advisors, I suppose. Load of random national spirits, but nothing too crippling, or I mean that's actually quite crippling. Hunger crisis, so we'll definitely need to get rid of that. What do we want? Mr. Stalin. Oh, 15% stability. We'll take the popular figurehead, definitely. Construction speed. Do I want any of this? War support and that's not really that helpful. Not going to be building that. Don't really want that. We can't even get trains, so that's pointless, as I found out late last time. We'll take Stalin then. An extra political power gain per day is always nice, I suppose. Do we have any chief of staff? So we need to do a focus to get ourselves a field marshal or chief of army. Military high command. We'll take an infantry genius. Definitely taking that. We'll take an army defense as well, and I can't afford anything else, but I don't really want any of them anyway. The Soviet focus tree. So what do I want to do? What can I do? Civilian evacuations, but I need 5 convoys to prevent chaos. Right. Time is by the river crossing. We can publish a newspaper. Right, I don't really know. Well, we'll do the hunger crisis. Actually, is what I need to get rid of, because that was that huge penalty. So let's work towards that. I'm going to use improved artillery for 15 days, and we're going to get improved anti-tank just because they are the biggest things that will affect us quickly. Just a bonus. We'll make some mills in any territory we're not going to lose, and it's got okay infrastructure. So we start with 25 mills, which isn't brilliant. We are lacking not too much, so we'll just start with the basics. We'll go guns, support, artillery, bit of the old T-34s. We're going to be needing a lot of them. When I played this as the Germans, they ended up with like 10,000 T-34s at the end, so I wonder if that's going to kick up production or there's going to be events to chuck us a load of equipment. We'll find out. Let's go and get the threat level up. We'll take some civs and a few mills as well with our PP. We've got give them hope, so we need to get a few focuses and get rid of the hunger crisis. We can get some reinforcements in due time. September reinforcements coming soon. We've got rapid units, so additional convoys. We need them for the hunger crisis, I believe. So we'll add some additional, for the evacuation. So we'll get rid of some. We'll get some additional convoys. A few operations which are later on, I think, when we turn the tide. We'll go get the NKVD on the go. We've only got the Germans to trade with. I think that is us good. Just done our armies, so we've got a few field marshals. We've got the main one here for the city. We've got obviously one in the north with the units coming down, and then one in the south which are going to be doing nothing. It's all going to be about this main city area around the red square effectively and along the river line. I might pull these units out here because obviously when we played as the Germans we did a very lovely encirclement, but I'm not sure the AI can actually pull that off, so we might be safe. We are just lacking some convoys for supply, so we will get some obviously. We are oh no, it is bad. Why does that say worse than it is? And we're making 2 guns a day as well. Okay, our equipment's not brilliant. We are missing quite a few from the divisions by the looks of it. So we're missing a few thousand guns, and I mean the Germans aren't attacking. Do I see if we can pull off a little encirclement to rub it in their wounds? No, the Germans are immediately angry by that. We've angered them. Oh, they're pushing me now. Let's go secure the crossing. I think, or time a debuff to the river. Don't know what that does. We haven't got the convoys. Yeah, let's do secure the crossing. It gets us some forts, I'd imagine. Anything we can... So we've got the hunger crisis here, so we can encourage battlefield scavenging, relocate. Right, we'll do one of them. I assume we'll just have to do these decisions to get rid of the hunger crisis, because that is quite a bad debuff, I must be honest. What I will do is change some of the division icons, because I don't know which are trash and which are not. That's okay, so we'll do the little 2-gun rifles for average ones. That's absolute trash with no width whatsoever. That's good, actually, so we'll leave that as the little helmet. And what is the NKVD? Oh, that is absolute garbage. So you can have the little pin as well. I am going to fall back a little bit, I think. Against Stalin's will, but, you know, this is me saving it, not the Soviet way. So we'll do a little fallback line here. We'll just shorten that line just because, you know, I don't want to lose all of those divisions. And we basically need to mass divisions on each tile to stop any German push. We'll go for... I mean, we've got to go Zhukov, haven't we? Ivan, though, as well. Nah, we've got to go Zhukov. Everyone likes Zhukov. We can't do any doctrine yet because we haven't got a PP. We'll encourage the battlefield. Yeah, let's encourage the battlefield scavenging. And then when we've got an upper level on the effort, we can get some trucks. This supply hub's not actually connected. So let's quickly run a little railway down. Because, you know, we're going to need some supply to be able to hold. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold any of that anyway. But we've got Zhukov at least. Zhukov has arrived. The arrival of Marshal Zhukov. He might be smiling, but he's very fucking furious. I haven't done anything yet. Time is blood. Debuff to the river crossing defense. I don't even know... What is the river crossing debuff? I don't even know what that is, but we will take the free reinforcements for September. Thank you. And that's about it. Oh, look, they've let themselves be encircled. We'll grab that little tile there, and we might actually get the first encirclement of this one unit if we can actually destroy it, but I don't know if we can because we're so weak. They're all just the pin units. Ah, here's our September reinforcement. So 34 divisions, half equipped. As like the Germans, they just, instead of giving you equipment and letting you delete it, they just give you half equipped units to add in. So we've got the men, we just have no equipment. I mean, historical as hell, I suppose. Ooh, we cannot hold really, can we? The Germans are pushing. The urban units are okay in terms of the city tiles, but anything else is not. So we are having to do a little bit of micro. The Germans are definitely starting to push us back a bit. This south bit, I'm not too worried about if it could just delay the Germans. We no longer get People's Outrage, but I have no idea what the People's Outrage was. But who cares? We no longer have it, I suppose. Oh, some reinforcements. 3 trash units that have got no equipment. You've sent me basically 10 blokes. Oh, stop trying to push me down here. I might have to fall back further. I really don't want to lose the river line, though, or the crossing. That will be... Well, this is the one I think I crossed over, so that will, you know, not end well for us Soviets. We'll put 7 units there just to sit there. It is fortified, so we should be okay. They're pushing there, so we'll move a few units over. We've got sort of half equipped in a few of them. We just move a few of these trash units. I didn't realise until I changed all the icons how many of these are actually rubbish. They're all just these pin units, which are like 8 combat widths, I think. We can't get any more reinforcements, any equipment or anything either, so we can only hold at the moment. We need 2 more weeks for the October one. Ah, they've cut me off from that crossing. Right, stop attacking. They are technically not encircled though because it's a crossing rather than a port, so we'll put a few units on this island just to dig in and at least stop them there if they do take the crossing on this side of the Volga. But I think we'll be able to hold it as long as we can hold a couple of tiles. There's loads of forts on it as well, so we might just hold it in one section for now, and I think they'll waste a load of equipment trying to take it as well, so not the end of the world. Yeah, they're really starting to push, but it's green. Yeah, I don't think they can take these 2 tiles, so that's fine. We've got, I mean, there is a lot of units for 2 tiles there. I don't really think I can afford that. We'll take the ones off the island and move them back over anyway. They can join the main front. We'll have to move some more penny units around. These are absolute trash. Right, we can do the civilian evacuation because we've got more than 5 convoys now. I don't really know. Is there a national spirit for that? I don't really know what that does, but we'll find out. I'm assuming there's probably an event or something because I don't seem to have a national spirit for it anyway. Losing so much equipment and man in the south, and I think they're pretty pointless of using it. I'm just going to bring that whole army over to this main city part and abandon this. Again, we are taking steps back. It is definitely not a no step back, but this is all absolute wasted marshland apart from a bit of suburbs on the river, so we've lost most of this anyway, and I've checked. None of these have got crossings over it, so this south is actually useless. They can't cross over anyway. Our October reinforcements are here, so we'll give them a general, we'll add them in, so we've got another 34 units of half-equipped divisions as usual. Well trained though, I must be honest, well trained, so join along. We've got quite a bit of work still to do. Oh, you tit, because I'm crossing the river with my men, I've lost my convoy, so I can't let that focus do, otherwise we'll be into chaos, so I need to wait for them to cross over. We'll do rear point frontline commanders, then in the meantime I'll wait for the rest of the units to reinforce up into our front line. A little bit of force attacking from the Germans here, but I mean, all that's going to do is waste their equipment. We seem to be green bubbles everywhere. A couple of tiles we're losing. They're still coming in along the river, last few reinforcements. We will do the 50-yard rule, so add a bit more defence. But we're doing okay. The equipment's rolling in a bit. We'll get some reinforcements. We'll get some free convoys as well, but we are looking better. Right, Soviet winter training. So 7 days we can basically teach all of our men how to not die in the cold, which seems, you know, reasonable. Quick online course and a quick coat and you'll be absolutely fine. You evacuated the civilians, so we get support, stability, war support, and some manpower and political power. Not really anything I actually need, but fine. Running out of focuses that I can do or want to do, so I need to up our propaganda to propaganda effort, so a little bit more yet. Continue down this path. I need 600 aircraft. That seems mental. Okay, we'll have to start building some planes. Is that a key thing in Stalingrad, was it? Okay, what's the cheapest plane we can make? We'll do them. We'll get rid of the armour. That will do. We'll do these little CAS fighters and we'll just start churning them out. I mean, my equipment's pretty poor, so now I've got to make planes as well. Let's go and get ourselves, publish the army newspaper. We get some propaganda efforts, whatever they entail. Hopefully they just give me, I don't know, 600 planes. That'd be nice, but we're making some planes anyway. We are out of alley though. Is that all it does? It doesn't do anything. It's just, are they just like informations? Oh, they don't do anything at all. It is just a little story. That's a bit irritating. I thought it'd at least give me, I don't know, war. We don't even need war support. I don't know what I thought it'd do, but I thought it'd help. But okay, fine. We are out of alley still. I can't obviously get any, and I can't trade any because the only other people are the Germans. So I don't know what to do about that. What I could do actually is, if I've got it researched, we'll do the non-strategic material, and then we need less alley. So you know, we'll just continue waiting for these planes to be built. I've got a few more decisions now, so I can make an example out of somebody. Who cares? Some traitors. They've gone anti-German propaganda. Yeah, we'll take that as well. And then we can promote some talented officers afterwards. Not a lot else I can do. I wish there was equipment decisions. We are on the make more planes because there's only one other focus I can do at the moment. So yeah, we'll just do the plane production and we'll just have to sit out these 500 planes we need. Finally, that is all of the planes once we get those ones. I think that is it. There we go. That took me, you know, 9 months. Oh, I can return command to the officers. Oh, that was probably from their decisions. I didn't notice that because I was too busy making planes. But return the command to the officers, which does nothing apart from get rid of some national spirits. I can do that already. Oh, you absolute tit. I thought I needed the 8th Army. Oh, I just needed to do this one. Well, I've sat and made a humongous air force for no reason, but, you know, it was all the plan. That's what I planned to do anyway. Definitely planned to do that. Now do Operation Uranus, or Uranus, but it's definitely Uranus. Don't at me, and we'll just do a little field marshal. Right, a lot of green bubbles. That's okay. Half red. The Germans basically got no equipment. Surely we can just push through and make some... No, we can't. Wow. The Germans are much stronger than I thought. We have obviously got this huge air force now doing some CAS. Oh, that's hadn't commenced yet, that's why. Okay. The operation, the bear strikes back. So we've got 35 days of a lovely bonus. So hopefully... why is that frozen? Oh, the invasion from the north. Okay, we've got a lovely 111 new units, which we will give them a field marshal. Oh, Zhukov. I obviously employed Zhukov and haven't utilised him, so he can lead the charge from the north. We get a nice bonus. There we go. Right, we can push. That's better. Let's just start crushing some little German encirclements. Let's quickly roll them back. I mean, it's September 43, which is quite embarrassing, I must be honest. If we can push together these front lines, these soldiers that have been sat in the north for a year doing nothing apart from small counterattacks, then we should be able to encircle a load against the river. There's a few encirclements going off already just from our field marshal attack, so I think because the units move so quickly, even the AI does encirclements. Those are all done for, so we'll just get some field marshal orders going and we'll crush into those encirclements. Probably a good, I don't know, third of the Germans are in there. Awesome. Little encirclements that I've left here, so we'll quickly close them up. A nice few divisions, probably 20 or so divisions there, 20, 30 divisions, including the other ones, so we'll quickly wipe them out. We'll just beeline across the river and get a proper encirclement so we own all around it. I mean, there is a lot of Germans in there. The rest of it, I think, we'll just start pushing out because, oh, a little encirclement there. We'll just crush into all of our divisions, just beeline for the encirclements. They don't want to push out. They want to crush. Oh, look at this one. How many got there? 42 divisions plus these 5. Nice 47, 48 divisions. Lovely, jubbly. I mean, we have got practically our whole army here to crush an encirclement, but that's good. That'll be a good number of soldiers there. Come on, we'll have to up the speed in a minute. It's taking so long. Oh, there we go. Disappearance, like a friggin' magic trick. Down to 200 odd divisions, 800,000 casualties. Another encirclement here. We'll just keep pushing though. They should now just keep rolling once we've merged them all in one field marshal. I don't think there's anything stopping us now. I'm 5-speeding it. It's like the jankiest, quickest 5-speed ever. 800,000 we've got. We're still quite a bit towards capitulation, so we need to lower that for the next focus. We'll march south as well. We'll just keep going these 8 full armies. There we go, under 20%, which means we can now do the might of the bear, because I was never going to do salvage the debacle, which, I mean, since we're like a year late, is probably more true, but no. Look at our army jagged along in like 1 speed, 1 frame per second invasion. We are, well, there's no point me micro in this. We'll just wait. It will soon roll over. We've got to send the ultimatum in 2 days, so I assume the Germans will surrender. They've got like 60 divisions left and taken a million casualties, so they should surrender. And they haven't surrendered. They've refused our ultimatum. Do they realise we are, I mean, it's not their capital, but we're outside their base in this, so we'll just crush into that. That should not affect the capitulation whatsoever, so fine, we'll just keep rolling. They've got no divisions and they've taken the casualties, so we'll keep going. It will capitulate in a second. I mean, this is a bit of a mess though up here. 97%, 98%, 99%, 100%, 1.2 million, basically 20 units, and they had a load of anti-air for some reason, but we will take all of our land back in that peace deal, thank you. We've interrogated some Germans and we'll see what they know. I mean, is this really necessary? I think the NKVD would probably think it's necessary, so they've given us some equipment. Okay, not that we need it. There we go. I think that is it now, unless there is another focus or some decisions. Is it like the Germans where it just sort of, yeah, I think it's just ended. Okay, Stalingrad has been relieved. It's just 10 months later than in real life, which is pretty poor, but we win. Nobody cares. Nobody cares when it took. It might have taken me ages to make an air force I didn't need, but what do you expect me to do? Play it again? Absolutely not. So thank you guys for watching. Comment what you want me to do next. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this one, and thanks for watching. Peace out.